guess it's safer. Plan on finding love a little later. This came too soon, and I'm not too sure what to make of you. And all of these butterflies, suddenly you're always on my mind. But I stop the flow of emotion, cause I don't know how to control what I'm feeling. It's just going way too fast. Every time you look at me, I can't hold back. But I don't wanna tell you that. I could try to fight, wouldn't matter every time I try. I fall deeper into you, I can't deny. I'm breaking all my rules. You said I forgive and take you. I'm looking for layers, hoping you're not just saying all the pretty words I love to hear. You don't even know how deep I feel. I'm cool, but I'm losing it over you. Lately I've been trying on your last name, but it just...
Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the New York Yankees going up against the Pittsburgh Pirates.
This ain't no easy fight. Gonna get down and dirty. No rules in play.
Well, Singy, as we come into this one, it's all about the sweep.
Yeah, and anytime there's a chance for the Bruins to come out, the pressure is definitely on. We'll see if they can find a way to salvage at least one in this series.
First pitch coming at you right after the break. All right, first pitch coming up. And pitching here today, Andrew Heaney. What should we keep an eye on here?
He's had his ups and downs in his career as his ERA is just over 4, but this is a guy that's not afraid. He's going to take the ball. He's going to go out there and give it his best.
All right, ready to go here. And now the center fielder, Julio Rodriguez. And that one hammered. Pham on the move. That skips over the fence, so it's an automatic double.
The automatic double kind of feels like enjoying cruise control in your car, Boog. You don't need to keep the pedal down as you cruise into second base. Just no worries in the world. You know what? He put a really good swing on that one.
Bellinger up to hit. Hit hard, base hit. Headed for the plate. The throw in. It's offline. The run comes in. Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Here is Aaron Judge. And Judge spoils that one.
We all know Yankee Stadium is a great place for Judge to hit home runs. In fact, his coaches joke and say he can sneeze one out to right. Well, the scary part is it might be true.
Stays alive. And that's with the swing. It's a strikeout.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Here's Yordan Alvarez. And he hits a ground ball right side. Gonzalez to first in time. Awesome play there. As we take a look now at the New York Yankees lineup. All right, Siggy, how about all the talent in this lineup?
Well, there's a lot of young talent in this lineup. I think as they gel together, gain some maturity over the course of this season, they could be playing October baseball.
Chapman gets a piece there. Late on that fastball.
They just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Out to center, Cruz. Squeezes it, and that is that. But they pick up one run on the RBI single. It's now a 1-0 ball game. You're dialed into the show. Back here in Pittsburgh, showing the slab in today's game. Zach Gallen, what's the scouting report on him?
Well, last year kind of around the league average in terms of ERA, and you know what? That's why you have 5 different spots in the starting rotation. You've got to have people round things out. And not everyone's going to pitch like a number 1 or number 2 every outing or every season. But last year, he gave his team an opportunity and a chance to win every time he took the mound on average. And when you look at that kind of performance, it has a place on every ball club.
Got him looking for the K. That was pretty nasty. Here's Tommy Pham. That one finds the zone. 0-1. Pham with a homer in his last game. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top 2 guys in a lineup to start an inning, you've got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a coach. And instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
Now at the plate, Spencer Horwitz in there for strike 1. Just missed.
Got close to the immaculate inning, and he just couldn't find the zone right there. When you think about it, 9 straight strikes, so tough to do.
And that misses. 2-1.
Looks really sharp at the start of this one. This is how it's going to be today. It's going to be a tough one for this lineup.
And there's a ball. And a strike.
The count is full.
Got him. Strikes out the side to begin the game. What a start. No runs, no hits, no errors. We head to the second from PNC Park. Yankees 1 and the Pirates nothing. Second inning set to go. And stepping in for the Yankees, Jake Burger.
He's definitely a talented player. He can hit the ball a mile. And they're just hoping for him to have some more consistency so he can establish that next level here in the big leagues.
And that is out of play. Burger went deep in his most recent game.
That's outside.
Eric Summersgill with home plate duty in this one. Kind of known for being generous with the corners, Chris.
You know, I think that used to be a lot bigger deal in past eras where pitchers were working more in and out with their pitches. But, yeah, we'll see if those corners come into play in this one. Hey, no pitcher's going to argue at all.
That one inside. Look out.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Hard ground ball, base knock. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. When you can turn a ball around at 107 off the bat, it's going to make you feel really good inside. If he elevates that a little bit more, it's definitely out of here.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. 2 for 7 in the series so far. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. And up next for New York, Anthony Volpe. And that drops in for a strike.
0-1's the count.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Sometimes being lucky is a swing and miss. If he makes contact with that pitch, probably hits into a double play.
That one is absolutely belted. One hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. 1 run is in. Now 2 runs score, and they're up by 3.
Gets the job done as he brings home a pair. Everything was mechanically sound with that swing right there. I mean, that's pretty much what you're wanting to replicate with every rep you take. You want good balance, barrel directly to the baseball, and good long extension after contact out in front of home plate. Man, there are a lot of doubles in a swing like that.
Runner in. Scoring position, no outs. And next for New York, Austin Wells. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Connor Falefa makes the grab. 1 pitch and 1 out.
And good defensive play prevents a run from scoring right there.
And now it's Julio Rodriguez. And first offering is fouled off.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
And that one clips the corner.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. Now 1 missed.
2 strikes.
Volpe, the runner at second with 1 away. And it remains 2-2.
Good wood on that changeup, barreled it up, just couldn't keep it between the lines.
And now the count filled up 3-2. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
First and second, 1 out. Here comes Cody Bellinger. Heaney checks the runner. Volpe dives back in safely. This one smoked, could be trouble. Rounds third, headed for the plate. One run across. Here's Rodriguez trying to score. He'll score. 2 runs are in. The tag. See.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
And the Pirates manager making his way to the mound now as he will make the move. Andrew Heaney gives way, and he leaves a runner at third. So we'll see how the next pitcher deals with that when we get back. They hand the ball over to a new arm, Bailey Falter. This is his 5th appearance of the year. Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. Went down on strikes his first time through. Up the middle. And a base hit knocks in a run. Now it's Yordan Alvarez. In the air, right side. And that'll fall for a base hit. The throw to third. And the throw's offline. Safe at third.
He's in there. He's safe.
Back-to-back singles, hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely, and that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
Matt Chapman up to the plate now. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. And a foul ball. Two on, 1 out. Chapman gets a piece there. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. Gets the out. 2 down after the strikeout. Well done behind the dish.
Well, they get a big strikeout there, and that was a nice job behind the plate to complete the out at first while keeping those runners at second and third. That could have turned out way worse for the defense.
And now it's Jake Berger to hit. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. And first offering is fouled off. Two outs, 2 in scoring position. Swings and blasts one deep to left center, and that should be extra bases. 1 run is in. Another scores. 2 runs in on the play, and it's an 8-run lead.
Everything came together for him. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Chisholm now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. That one down the line, and that's just foul. So far, 7 runs across in the frame. You're in the 3rd and final game of the series. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Rodriguez gathers, throws to first, in time. We head to the bottom of the 2nd. Here's O'Neal Cruz. just
that ball went
missed.
out.
This is one of those times when you want to be aggressive. Go ahead and pitch to contact. Let the defense work behind you. You've got a nice, comfortable lead. Don't try to be too fine.
Chapman over to first in time. And a quick out, number one. Andrew McCutchen in the box now. No balls and a
0-1's the
strike.
count.
Gallen. He gets a lot of swing and miss, and he keeps the ball in the yard.
ball.
Not to mention the fact, not too many hits either. One down, base is empty. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. Even some of the best guys in the sport are going to give up home runs from time to time, and he's an exception.
Yeah, and
Chapman to second. There's one, and it's a double play to end the inning. No runs, one hit. Back here at PNC Park, top half of the third inning, and stepping in for the Yankees, Anthony Volpe. Fought off foul. Falter, a 6'4" lefty. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a curve, a two-seamer, and occasionally works in a splitter.
man, he was really
No
tardy
ball,
on
two
that
strikes.
fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
The shortstop takes the
two
ball.
strikes.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
High in the air, out to right. McCutchen has it sized up. He's there. He's got it. And there's one down. Here's the catcher, Austin Wells. 0 for 1 with a flyout. That one lifted to left. Coming on is Pham to make the play. And a couple of quick outs. Here's the Yankees leadoff hitter, Julio Rodriguez. He swings and fouls one off. 2 outs, base is empty. Hit on the ground to short. And save. He busted it down the line for that infield single. And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger.
The effort was there with the jump throw. You gotta love it, but it just wasn't in time.
Runner on the go. Ground ball up the middle. Connor Falefa throws to first in time. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the catcher comes up to him, Andy Rodriguez. And first offering is fouled off. Fouled off left side. A changeup missing, and that's ball one. And there's the ball. That misses. Ball three. Fly ball down the line. Judge sizes this one up, and there's one down. So now the DH spot, Jared Triolo. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Triolo went deep twice in his last game. And he can't come up with it. Still able to fire over, and it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play. play you'll see today, but they still get the out. Key Brian Hayes stands in now and watches strike one. Just missed.
1-1.
That clips the zone. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. That gets down for a hit. And that extends the inning.
Well, that's one of those knocks where you almost expect to get some jabs from your teammates when you get back to the dugout. There are a lot of nicknames people have attached to hits like that. Blooper, flare, duck snort, lawn dart, etc. But whatever you want to call it, it's a knock. And those are the ones that will make you smile as a hitter just about every time.
And another ball.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate. He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat. Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
See ya. Strikes him out for the second time today. Pirates strand a couple. Still 8-0. This game's a bit of a blowout, Singy. Let's talk about something random.
Let's do it.
Do you collect baseball cards?
You know, when I was a kid, I used to put them in my back tire of my bicycle so it would sound like a motorcycle. Probably ruined some good cards back then, but don't really have much of a collection. The other day I came across a binder that my wife had in one of the drawers, and my son's got some baseball cards. So we'll be looking to see if there's any kind of retirement income in there.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Gonzalez to first in time. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th. So here's the cleanup hitter, Yordan Alvarez. 1 for 2. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. Cruz going back. Pulls it in on the warning track.
And he hammered that to straightaway center field. It's a deep part of the ballpark. Tell you what, that wind is blowing straight in. Got to be a big man if you're going to go through the wind of that part of the park. It just knocked that ball down.
So my dad told me that he had a bunch of Mickey Mantle rookie cards and a whole bunch of valuable cards, and his mom tossed them because, what did she know? So I made my mom keep all my baseball cards, and I really don't have any that are valuable. And that's stories. The throw into second, and he'll pull into second with 2 gone. So a man aboard, Jake Berger stepping in now for the Yankees. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Chapman headed home. He'll score, throws to second. There's the tag. They get him, and that's the inning. 1 run, 2 hits, no errors, and nobody left on. To the bottom of inning number 4 now. The Yankees 9. And we're back. And here's the first baseman, Spencer Horwitz. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
Just misses the mark outside the zone.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Ripped on a line to center. Rodriguez makes the grab, 1 down. O'Neal Cruz, the next Pirate to hit. And that drops in for a strike.
Well, I'll always remember how Cruz left his mark on Major League Baseball in his debut. 3 innings into his first game, he had the hardest throw by any infielder in baseball, the hardest hit ball all season by a Pirate, and the fastest sprint speed by a Pirate. This guy does it all.
That misses.
That's a
And
ball.
now 2 balls and 2 strikes. Outside. 1 out, bases empty. Fights it off. He'll see another. That one ripped. And that should be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. Not stopping. He's going for 3. The relay in there safely. So 1 gone with a runner at third. Here's Andrew McCutchen to hit. That's a base hit. Run scores. Runner on at first with 1 gone. Stepping in, Nick Gonzalez. And that one fouled off. McCutchen over at first with 1 away. And that's in there at the knees.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out of that double play.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Center field. Snags it for the second out. Andy Rodriguez, the next Pirate to hit. There's a strike. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Bellinger settles under it and makes the catch. That is the inning. We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the 5th. Joey Wentz.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Chisholm, the leadoff batter, as he swings through it for strike 1.
You know, these Yankees, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well. With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Now batting, shortstop Anthony Volpe.
And now Anthony Volpe. Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Throw. Save. No outs. Runner on second. Check on the runner. Chisholm back in on a dive. Here's the pitch. Runner goes again. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Horowitz makes the catch, and there's 1 gone.
Now batting, catcher Austin Wells.
And up next for New York, Austin Wells. 0 for 2 in this one. Swing and a foul out of play. Out to short. Connor Falefa tags the runner for one. Double play. And that'll do it for the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. Last half of the fifth. And welcome back to the ballpark. We head to the bottom of the fifth. Now it's the DH, Jared Triolo. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
You know, these Pirates need to bring up the quality of their at-bats and specifically their swings. Just one extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
And they'll do it again. Got him swinging.
Well, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
Hayes batting for the second time, and that's strike one. That to right. And it drops in. So now back to the top of the order. Isaiah Kiner-Falefa up to the plate. He is struck out, and he is walked. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. The shortstop takes the ball. Swing and a high fly ball. Well struck. That's bad. And it hits the fence. Here comes Hayes around third. He's safe, and it's 9-2.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
Has room, and he makes the catch. Spencer Horwitz, the next to hit. That's in there. 0-1. Right through there for a strike.
0-2 is the count.
Swings and misses, struck him out. A run on two. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. Wentz back to work. And first offering is fouled off. Way out front for strike two. Activity in the bullpen. Caleb Ferguson, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Majinski also getting ready. Here's the 0-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. One down. Here comes Cody Bellinger. Up the middle. On the run. Throw to first. Nicely done for the out. Here comes Aaron Judge. And Judge spoils that one. Wentz, 27 years old, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in Kansas. 2 down, nobody on.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Judge rips that one. McCutchen makes the catch, and that'll do it. Back here in Pittsburgh, bottom of the 6th inning. Here's the center fielder, O'Neal Cruz. And first offering is fouled off.
Oh, here's a deal not everyone remembers. Cruz was actually signed by the Dodgers in 2015, but Los Angeles dealt him to Pittsburgh in 2017 for Tony Watson. That's a rare trade the Dodgers just might regret.
Outside low, and a count 1-2. Goes down looking.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Base is empty, one away here in the bottom of the 6th. And 1-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. One down, base is empty. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
McCutchen checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. Nope, he held back. Battling here as he fouls it away. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Absolutely dotted the edge of the zone right there. That was a tough battle, man. So to make a really quality pitch and just catch him looking like that, it's got to feel good out there on the mound. That was a fun at bat to watch.
Gonzalez in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. There's the strike at the knees.
Boog, that hook's looking pretty sharp today. Just a solid pitching performance so far, and I really think it's because of that curveball.
Headed towards the corner, and a foul ball. Line drive, base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center. Andy Rodriguez, the next Pirate to hit. And downstairs. That one clips the outside corner, and now it's even 1-1. That's down and in.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Cut out and miss, struck him out. That's his 9th strikeout so far. 1 hit, 1 left. We're through 6 full. New inning getting started, and now the DH, Yordan Alvarez. Swing and a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Up next for the Yankees, third baseman
Now Matt Chapman at the plate. Pop foul out of play off to the right.
When you're taking your lead over there at first, you got to be very careful. This guy on the mound's got a good pickoff move.
Line to left. Coming on is Pham to make the play, and there's 1 down.
now running first baseman
Jake Berger stepping in now for the Yankees. 3 for 3 with 2 singles and a double. There's a strike.
No, he's really working that inside corner with the cutter. I tell you what, I hated that pitch. So tough to get the barrel to and to keep it fair.
That's a ball.
In the dirt, but kept close. Nothing doing. Count moves to 1-1. Went too far that time. It's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And down on strikes he goes. 2 away now. And next for New York, Jazz Chisholm Jr. That one's upstairs, ball one. Alvarez leads off first with 2 down to the inning. High fly ball down the left field line. Coming on is Pham to make the play, and that is that. Back here at PNC Park, now it's the DH, Jared Triolo. And that's through there for a strike. It's 0-1. Right through there for a strike.
All right, now he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Zips it across, and 1 away in the bottom of the 7th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
To third, Chapman. Fires over to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Just 1 out away from 7 strong innings and just at 100 pitches. Man, pretty impressive. They've got to be happy with what they've gotten from him out there today.
Ball 1, no strikes on Kiner Falefa. There's a strike. That one hammered, but pulled foul.
He was a little out front, but did a good job keeping the hands back long enough to foul that pitch off.
And a good eye there.
Really nice slider right there, sweeping across the dish, but just couldn't hang the edge.
2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom of the 7th. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Line drive. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. Welcome back. And a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Carmen Majinski.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Righty delivers, and a foul ball. Line drive, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Here's the Yankees catcher now, Austin Wells. Now move to first. Volpe dives and can't get back in time. He's picked off. First pitch just misses. And there's a foul ball. The 1-1 is fouled off. There's a swing and a drive. And this one looks like trouble. Now he'll turn for second. Oh, the throw is over his head. Now around second, going for third.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. I love the hustle out of the box, man. He drove that baseball, and he was thinking triple right away.
Now a chance for Julio Rodriguez. And first offering is fouled off. That one pushed foul. One away with a runner at third, and we're in the top of the eighth. Swing and a miss. Struck him out on a slider, and there's two gone.
Wow, just great bite to that slider. Broke hard out of the zone, and he just couldn't hold up the swing. You know, as a hitter, that pitch is really hard to take, and there's just not much you can do with it. You know that, but you don't want to get rung up by the umpire.
Out towards right center field. Cruz moving under it. And that is that.
It's hard to stay afloat when the world's trying to drown.
Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the eighth, Camilo Doval.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Catapult to the top since 9-8, had the baddest flow, look and watch. I done seen everybody through their eras. Def Jam, Def Row, Bad Boy, Rockefeller. You get the picture, your favorite record label names. Ain't got a choice but to let me in the game. Mic check 1 2 1 2. I keep it popping. Guess what? Everybody's watching. People's eyes. How you think they feel? Spectating. Everybody's watching. The cops is watching. The city's watching. I'm feeling high water. I'm not stopping. Y'all can look through a magnifying glass, but I look forward. You can see what's in the past. It's not intricate. It's not difficult. Watch it blow. I'm at the affiliates. What up, VA?
I'ma need you to put some work in.
At the plate for Pittsburgh, Tommy Pham. And that one is lifted in the air. And it drops in. And a good start to the inning. Now he launches a throw over his head. Spencer Horwitz, the next Pirate to hit. That misses the zone. Ball one.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for two.
Pham aboard here at first with nobody out. Got him looking. Called strike three and a fastball up in the zone. O'Neal Cruz, the next Pirate to hit. 1 for 3. And that misses. And that's ball one. Doval, a former All-Star. He features a slider, a cutter, and he works in a sinker. And that drops in for a strike.
1 ball.
Man at first, 1 away. And O'Neal is struck out.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
Breaking ball misses down and away. And he grounds one back up the middle, and it's through for a hit. And now first and second with 2 outs. So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Nick Gonzalez. Right through there for a strike. There's a swing and a miss.
0-2 is the count.
And a breaking ball misses outside.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate.
Sends it across to first, and that's we're back. It's the top of the ninth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound. Caleb Ferguson.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but
0-1.
I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Judge waits. Swing and a miss. That is strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
And
1
ball
ball,
1.
2 strikes.
Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Hit in the air, left field. Pham pulls it down and he makes the catch. Now there's one away. In now is the Yankees DH, Yordan Alvarez. That's out to center field. Cruz under it. Makes the grab, and there's 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. Now it's Matt Chapman. High fly ball, shallow right field. McCutchen has it sized up. He's got it, and that is that. Bottom of Aroldis Chapman comes in to take over. He's making his 2nd appearance of the season. And he grounds one to the right side. Chisholm throws to first in time. 1 up, 1 down. Up next for the Pirates, Jared Triolo. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Chapman, multi-time All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a sinker, a slider, and occasionally works in a splitter. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
Hayes stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Hit to right, and that should do it. He's got it. Ball game. The Yankees slug their way to a win in this one.
9 wins in a row. It's such a good feeling right now with this club that no one wants to be the player that causes the team to lose. In fact, they're looking at ways, each player, every day they come to the ballpark, how can I help us win today? And this is a great feeling. It's like being in the playoffs when individual statistics don't matter. It's all about the team W.